you are so oriented into the physicalness and the manifestation of things that when you want things that haven't showed up, your attention is upon the absence of them. So the absence of them has trained your vibration into a habit that doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good, but it's a habit. And the reason it's a habit is because law of attraction keeps making it easier for you to think the thought that you've been thinking. What's active in your vibration shows up around you. When you give your attention to a thought, it activates within you. And when there's an active vibration within you, then law of attraction brings you other thoughts like it. So the first thing that happens when you activate a thought is that other thoughts like it show up. And as you think about those other thoughts, then it becomes even more active. And then other people show up, experiences start showing up. It's a very powerful time that you live in, because in 17 seconds of attention to something, that's the kickoff point where more comes and more comes and more comes and more comes. So it's easy for us to explain to you in a very understanding and loving way why it's hard for you to change your thought, because law of attraction makes it easier for you to think the thought you've been thinking than to think a new thought. We just want to ask you, even though it's easier, is it best? And don't just sort of want to get hold of your own experience. And even though it might be easier to think the negative thought than the positive thought, because the negative thought's more active within you and there's more around, more evidence of it and more for you to see, even though it's easier, if you will just ask yourself the question, oh, it's easier to go this way, but what I really want to do is feel better. We want you to leave this seminar with this new decision within you that goes like this. The ease I'm looking for is the ease of feeling within my body. I'm looking for an emotional ease. I want the ease of alignment. And we promise you there will be very soon, in the next day or two or three, a tipping point for you where you will feel the ease of alignment, and you will understand, maybe for the first time, what true leverage is. Because when you're working outside the vortex with that knot in your stomach, trying to make things happen through your behavior and words and action, it's a long, hard road. But when you take the time to follow the feelings into the vortex and reach for the thoughts that feel better and better and better, until you allow the vortex to train you into a chronic pattern of vibration of well-being that has very little or no resistance within it. Now what you begin to experience from inside the vortex is the unfolding of all of those cooperative components that have been being assembled for you. People say, it's just strange how long I wanted this and this and this and this and this. And then I sort of just set it all aside and I focused only upon one thing, breathing and listening and getting into the vortex. And now this is turned around and this is turned around and this is turned around and this is turned around. And we said, it didn't turn around, you did. You turned around. You turned around vibrationally. You moved in the direction of who you are. And the good news is, you feel the ease of it. You feel the feeling of it. You feel the knowing of it before you feel before you witness the manifestation of it. And if you are willing to take the risk of sacrificing those negative feelings and replacing them with something that feels way better, just give it a shot. The manifestation will follow, but it is our expectation that what you'll say in the letters that you write to Jerry, what he's been reading, what he's been hearing every day, especially since the launching of this new meditation CD, is, I feel so good. I feel my alignment. I feel my clarity. I feel my well-being. I feel my humor. I feel my wisdom. I feel my ease. I feel my happiness. I feel my joy for experience. I feel so much more appreciation for the people who are around me. And oh, by the way, that money I've been looking for a long time came too. And oh, by the way, my relationship is repaired. My husband came back. Who knew I even wanted him to?